day to day. Every Sunday, I'm going to give a little behind the scenes look, stats. I'll talk through my thoughts about how the channel's doing and my thought process in making the videos. To be honest, I know like very little about what these stats mean and how to interpret them. So it's probably going to be a lot of rambling, and I'm going to need some help in like understanding them. So that's where you guys can lock in, help out. But let's get into it. All right, so forgivers, three real people. One of those is me, so that doesn't count. Two whole guys out there that thought that was pretty cool. That's great. The views first was getting confusing. So we have 274 here, and then these numbers add up to more than 274. So I don't know which one to leave here. I think it's even weirder. So again, 182. That was subscriber. That's whoever you are. And then we're going to go to engagement. 35 engaged views. I don't know what an engaged view is. And then there's only 34 unique viewers. So maybe that one guy watched the video 150 times. He thought this was the best thing ever. He just wanted to keep on seeing it. That's probably what happened. I don't think of any more rational explanation. Anywho, I don't think 18-second average view duration on a 44-second video is terrible. This number though, I think this number is pretty bad. 13.8 say to watch. I assume that's just what an engaged view is. I mean, but I don't know like how long you have to watch for it to count as engaged. It's like up here, we're over 100% for the first 4 seconds. So those seconds have been fantastic. But I don't know what to make of that, to be honest. So if you all have any insight, help me out. In the comments or whatever. This video, I was worried about what's going on here. So I started filming the first of the Bible study episodes at the park. I love the park. I go there all the time. It's just where I study, where I focus the best. Apparently, a lot of people agree. It's like everybody on the planet started filming as soon as I started filming. So I just cut it off there and then went to a different spot. So if you see a big old scenery change, and I dropped a full video tomorrow, which you better check out, or like, hit subscribe, or all that stuff. That's why there's a scenery change. I also haven't decided if I want to film in one set location. But it's always going to be nature. I really like nature. But I haven't decided if it'll be like one spot or if we'll just cycle through. If you guys have any thoughts about that, let me know. That'd be interesting. For the other videos, here's our only long form. There's a lot to be said about this one. This was an interesting video. Another subscriber. This one might actually be me. I don't know. Anyway, 13 views in almost 3 days. Other people have probably done better than maybe. I'm sure. But honestly, can't blame people for that not doing well. That video's a bit of a mess. I mean, the thought process when I was making it was, this is the first video. I want to do something that's like, exciting and gets people interested in the channel. So I try to make it like more high energy. As you can probably tell, I'm not a particularly high energy guy. And this channel is not really about like high energy content. So I think it kind of feels awkward, a little weird. And then, I knew that as I was making it, and I decided I was going to go for it anyway. Because like, now that I've gotten an awkward video out there, I don't want to, it took away the worry in my mind that eventually I'm going to produce an awkward one. It's like I already did it and it wasn't the end of the world. So it's not like that important anymore. It makes sense. Yeah. And average view duration, again, I don't think that's terrible for 13 views. That seems pretty good. I don't know. Maybe you guys know better. Again, let me know in the comments. But yeah, not much more to be said about this video. It actually had a different thumbnail at first. I made another high energy thumbnail too. It had like a cross with a check on it on this side, and over here there was money signs with an X on it, and at the bottom it said new mindset. So I can imagine that wasn't particularly appealing. I don't know if it's like coincidence, but I think I changed that around day 2, and then the engagement picked up. So maybe that thumbnail actually did make a big difference. But 13 people is still, it's an improvement, but still not the greatest number I've ever seen. Then last video, this isn't even a full week review. So this video is going to be week 0. It's only like 3 days. This one's literally just a snippet from like a little clip from that long form video. Perform much better than the long form. It's actually, this like nothing happened. YouTube just like decided it's time to give him a shot. And I don't think I did too good with it, to be honest, because again, pretty low. Yes, when somebody watched it 8 times, no way. So I just don't know like what stats to believe here. But 22, this one I think is bad. I think this is pretty bad view duration for a minute, 27-second video. But that percentage is like doubled the other short, so that's good. Retention, that's really rough. But I mean, it's not really engaging in high energy. I don't think it's really geared for like a shorts audience. So I don't know how that's going to look for the future of the channel. Because what I'm thinking I'm going to do once I actually start posting long forms, if you watch the live video, you'll see I have like 4 sub points for each chapter. And I was thinking I'd post each sub point as its own short, and then have the long form video be just a collection of both chapters together, all the sub points, of course. So yeah, that'll be a thing. And also, once we start actually getting like engagement and comments and stuff, I plan on making shorts about like responding to those comments, highlighting people's ideas that I like or answering their questions, just stuff like that. Again, it wasn't even a full week, and it was like 3 days and 3 videos. It wasn't terrible, I don't think. I mean, we got pushed out there. There wasn't a huge positive response, but I mean, that's kind of what I expected from a couple of intro videos, and I don't expect this one to do well either. At the very worst, it's still like a little journal for me to see where I was at in the early days. Hopefully you guys benefit from it. Hopefully this is valuable in some way. Like, if not, a Christian community for people that are interested in making a channel or something. Just seeing like, step by step. So I'm probably going to keep this series up every Sunday. I'll post one of these so you guys get some more insight into who I am, how I'm doing with everything, and also just how the channel's doing if you're interested. So this week, though, we're going to start actually posting the content this channel's about. We'll be starting with Bible studies. I think that'll be much more interesting to see, and the content will do a lot better. It's content I care about a lot more. So hopefully it's. And I'm not here just for the channel to grow. I want to make that clear. Like, obviously, it'd be nice. I can't say that's not at all a goal, but I care about people seeing scripture, being exposed to scripture, understanding scripture. And I want to build a community. I want us to discuss it and understand together, understand one another. So I really do hope these engagement numbers go up just so the community can be built, Like I say, if you check out the intro videos, say, I don't want this to be a monologue, and that's the truth. Like, I want this to be a very conversational, relationship-based channel, and that's why I'm posting, these types of videos, so you can kind of get some exposure to who I am before we jump into the cool content side of things. So we'll see how it all plays out. I'm praying. I ask you guys to pray, and let anybody know about the channel if you can. Please engage on like just whatever. Any little bit of encouragement is helpful. So I will see you guys tomorrow for the beginning of the real channel. So see y'all then.